Watch the latest video at foxnews.com. The wife of former Trump campaign foreign policy advisor George Papadopoulos said her husband was not involved in collusion with Russia, and hopes President Donald Trump will pardon him. In an interview with Fox News' Tucker Carlson, Simona Mangiante was asked if she thought her husband, who pleaded guilty last year to lying to the FBI about his Kremlin contacts, would go to jail. The former Trump campaign advisor struck a cooperation agreement with special counsel Robert Mueller and reportedly faces up to 6 months in jail. "I know how much he was committed to the Trump campaign," she said. "I know he did an excellent job. Because of this incident, freedom is challenged. I trust and hope and ask President Trump to pardon him. I hope you will." Mangiante said her husband never had any direction with the Russians. "He has never been to Russia either, yet," she noted. "He is apparently the reason for this Russia investigation. This is quite paradoxical for me," she said. She also called the Maltese professor who approached Papadopoulos in March 2016 with an offer of information from the Russians, and who has now disappeared, very suspicious. The professor, Joseph Mifsud, met with Papadopoulos in April 2016 and said the Russian government had emails that would be damaging to Democrat Hillary Clinton's presidential campaign. "I know this professor because I used to work with him," Mangiante told Carlson. "The fact that he disappeared is very suspicious. That's what I know about this meeting between George and the professor, talking casually about information that was already in the public domain at the time they met. We have to understand he was talking about, not about the Democratic National Committee emails. It's a completely different topic. It was a very casual conversation." Quote. In a separate interview with the Daily Caller, Mangiante claimed Papadopoulos during an interview with the FBI on Jan. 27, 2017, brought up Mifsud on his own. "It was George who brought up Mifsud to the FBI," she said. "George had nothing to do with Russia," she insisted, adding, "This whole investigation appears to be based on gossiping. He never saw those emails. He never did anything," she said of Mifsud, the Daily Caller reported. "Mifsud never offered Papadopoulos anything. He just talked about emails, politics, hoping for a presidential pardon." Former Trump campaign foreign policy advisor George Papadopoulos' wife said her husband was not involved in collusion with Russia. George Papadopoulos, Simona Mangiante, pardon, no collusion. 386 Monday 4 June 2018 9:53 p.m. 2018-53-04 Monday 4 June 2018 9:53 p.m. Newsmax Inc.